Well, here's my credentials. I am actually a special deputy U.S. Marshal.
Yeah.
Here are my credentials.
Yeah. Mine are in my car.
Your credentials like this are in there.
I have one just identically to that.
Okay. I would say probably not. Because I'm asking you very easy questions to be able to identify yourself, and you're not. Who's your supervisor out of Texas?
My supervisor?
Yes, sir. Your direct supervisor.
Jim Willis.
Jim Willis?
Yeah.
What do you do for the United States Marshals?
I normally just do raids.
Raids?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you work for?
I just told you twice.
Like, okay, so do you work for the Fugitive Task Force? Do you work for the District Marshals?
No.
Who do you work for?
I work for the task force.
You work for the task force?
Like people running, we do raids. All I do is raids.
Okay, listen to me for just a second. I'm going to give you a little bit of an out or whatever.
Right.
I know you're not a U.S. Marshal. I'm a U.S. Marshal.
Right.
I know for a fact, 100%, you are not with the U.S. Marshals. Okay? So I would just want to know why you would try to identify as a U.S. Marshal. Was it to, like, get around traffic?
No.
Okay, so what were you trying to do?
I told you twice. I was responding to a call.
With the U.S. Marshals?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't know about the drones out there flying over?
Sir, there is nothing like that. I'm gonna give you a little tip, pro tip. Okay? There's only 3 of us in this county. You are not one of the other 2.
Don't just tell us to fuck off, right? Because what's going to end up happening?
You guys woke me up.
I got you.
I'm not.
So the reason I'm stopping you, I give you a dozen reasons. Let's get started.
It's all staged.
Because you've been filming our officers in and out, so.
And I can't do that?
With that? Huh?
And I can't do that? I mean, I wasn't in a public area, so.
Well, while you're talking to me, you got a baton here. I'm just going to hang on to it.
Why are you touching me?
While I'm talking to you, okay?
Why are you touching me?
It's for my safety while I'm chatting with you.
Well, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not going to do any harm with you guys.
Okay.
So, what's your badge number?
It's 51079. And what was your name?
What was your name?
It's Sergeant Buchanan.
Badge number?
Okay.
So you're touching me, I want to know why. Because you think I'm a threat? You're going to read the story, or?
You've got a baton on your hip, sir.
Yeah, it's for protection, not from you guys.
That I'm safe and that you're safe. We don't have any
trust me,
issues.
that's why I'm right here,
Okay.
away from you.
Can you explain to me why you're filming over here?
They're from the what? It's White House.
Because I like to film in public areas, so public area, right?
Okay. Well, I'm going to detain you right now. So we investigate, okay?
Really? So what's the issue here?
Well, you're on our facility. You're videotaping police operations. So.
What was that? You said that was in a public area.
I was told you were over here standing on our property filming
So this sidewalk over there? I know the sign is right here, but I didn't go past the sign.
Okay.
So
we're going to review our cameras, and if we got some wrong information, and that indeed is the case, and as I understand, he might be out of handcuffs here in a second. But it sounds like a crime was reported to us that you were trespassing on.
We're not trespassing.
Okay, well that's what was reported to us, right?
So turns out it was misinformation on my part and miscommunication. It sounds like you were on the sidewalk and you weren't on our property, so I'm going to let you go. You're free to leave.
See this, guys?
Yeah, for a misdemeanor. Kind of dumb. I got a tow truck coming. I'm just gonna get our evidence here and go from there. So I've got a whole bunch of Stanleys, some clothes, like a black rubber bag, a purple rubber bag, and a plastic bag with clothes. Does that sound about right? That's all the stuff she stole. I know. Why do they do this?
And he keep touching my motherfucking wallet like you about to touch my money. Why is y'all in my money? What's wrong with y'all? And pigs. Let's take my phone off of that, please.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. You're not getting it.
I just want to call and make sure my baby daddy, my daughter. That's it.
If you would have stopped in Finley, and we would have wrote your court date, and you would have left. And then you could have called your dad, or your baby dad.
I don't know how Finley works, so I wanted to get to Toledo.
Toledo, and then what's
And
time
then I
you
went
got
to
to film?
Perrysburg, and then I'm like, Perrysburg, so I was like, let me get to Toledo.
It's terrible excuses. All right, but no, you're not going to use your phone anytime soon. So sit tight, enjoy the.
Well, I had a newborn baby. I just need, can you call him?
Let me tell you something right now. I am being. I'll give it. Okay, you don't realize you're just putting danger out there? Myself, all these officers, all the citizens out there, and then you're worried about your little baby. You could have stayed home and taken care of him like a good mom.
I am.
Peace. Yes.
How much do you make an hour? How many nurses have you dated? I think firefighters are way cooler. How fast does this car go?
Fast enough.
When do I see a judge? Is a jurors going to be there? Is there any AC back here?
No.
Okay. What kind of gun do you have? Does a taser really hurt? How much do you make an hour? How many nurses have you dated? I think firefighters are way cooler.
Good for you.
So what's jail like?
You're going to find out in about 10 minutes.
Do you like your job?
I love it. Hey, what's your date of birth again?
All right, I know you're not going to believe me, but Home Depot seriously said I could take that drill and those 2 batteries. They've said it multiple times. I had the clearance from Adam, the store manager. You talked to Adam, the store manager? He said I could have him. He said I could come back in whenever I wanted to. I called him on the phone. Yes, I did fight the LP guy. Yes, I did hit him in the face, but I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was actually my ex-wife's husband. He's an asshole.
No, seriously, sir. Sir, I can give them back. I give the Home Depot, I'll give it back.
Step out. Step out now. Put it in park. Put your hands right there. Okay. You got any guns? No. Put your hands on the car. For what? I'm in a police car, and you're trying to get away from me. No, I'm not. You didn't see that police car behind you?
Fuck, I did not. Oh, fuck, I didn't. Oh,
If you would listen, none of this would be going on.
okay.
No, it's not okay.